so the other part of this build is having the Umbral Catalyst. You can now also, you've got 5 slots, you can actually equip Umbral spells as well. So if you want the poison, for example, poison weapon, put that there. You can pop that. And then also, expanding even more, if you use that second catalyst, the radiant ones, you can then easily always swap that for a selection of elder spells. You've got literally got every single spell class. So for 5 slots, you can have 2 Umbral, 2 Inferno, 1 Radiance, or whatever combination you want. So every spell will be available to you using the Umbral Catalyst, boosted damage, and no need to swap out Catalyst mid fight. So for example, now I'm going to swap that back to the proper one, which was the Sorceries Puissance route. So again, you've got some really good Umbral spells you can use. I'll keep that as that. Also, when you're leveling up, the Umbral spells scale on Radiance and Inferno. So if you do both, every time you level up, you're going to get twice as much mana. So if you were capped on Radiance, for example, when you get to 50, you've hit like the one of the other caps, the medium cap. So you're going to get less bang for your buck on the mana. If you upgrade Radiance and Inferno, you're going to get loads more mana because you're hitting the soft cap on both of them, and then the medium cap on both of them. And if you're going to go right the way to the top, you can hit the hard cap as well, and that will increase your mana dramatically. So obviously, if I try to explain a bit better now. So you go to here, and the Umbral, it does say Radiant A, Inferno A, so it scales with both of them. So like I say, if you put points into both those attributes, you're going to get double the mana. If you look at my stats now, okay, I'm at a higher level, but my mana is actually 623. Now, if I had just Inferno and ran Inferno Catalyst, I'd have nowhere near as much. But because I've hit the soft caps and the medium cap on both of them, I've got twice as much mana proportionally than I would have had before. So that's another good reason to have this build. So you've got the ability to have all 3 spells by having those 2 rings, Ring of Radiant, Charred Root. Run the Umbral Catalyst with 5 slots, and then you can swap out every spell combination you want. So you find that there's certain spells in the Radiant that you like, certain ones in the Inferno that you like, and you can mix and match your palette to whatever you want. It's such a diverse build, and again, that Umbral Catalyst appears way before the best Radiant and Inferno Catalysts in the game, and again, it's proportionally one of the better ones because it's got 5 slots, amount of damage it does, and everything else. So yeah, that's the build. You can sort of mix out if you want to. You can go pure Inferno with boosted, pure Radiant with boosted, or like I say, you can do the hybrid and have both sets of spells and even more mana than you expected. So again, I hope that helps everybody. It's just a little thing that I've picked up. I like to sort of check things out, experiment, just do research and find out what stacks, what doesn't stack, and get the best amount of damage and game experience for your buck that you're putting in, the time that you're putting in. Right, see yous.